I really like Super Mario RPG. I don't know if you played that before. Okay, so we got pressure. I think all these are too slow. Just keep the one drop. If it's quests, you know, it's like gotta pressure fast. I think there's a lot of quest rogues these days. Hey, cranky lady, welcome to the stream. Did I play against you a few times? I don't know if your Twitch name and Battle.net name is the same. I played against Cranky Lady a few times, I think. I guess we should just go with this, because this just dies to the weapon. We'll go ahead and pop the shield so he doesn't get the free cold blood. You grew up with Nintendo, so you've been revisiting those, but mainly PS2 games? PS2 games. What are some good PS2 games? Ooh, I think we just point out the blessing, right? Always allow your free-to-play deck streams to check in. I hope this is gonna be good. We'll see. We'll see if it turns out good. It's not really meant to be anti-aggro because I'm not running consecrations or any kind of board clear. Yeah, so it's more like you have to control the board, you got pressure. If you lose the board, it's hard to come back. But you have things that are hard to kill, like the egg, the whelp. So there's still a way to come back. As long as you get something that sticks and then you can get your magnetic stuff on. By the way, let me know if the music is too loud. Maybe it is a little bit. Usually epic music is not too distracting, but yeah. Let's go with Murloc first. Grab secrets. Redemption, Eye for an Eye, Hidden Wisdom. Is it possible we just play Hidden Wisdom for the card draw? Is Redemption that good? I think I'd play a Hidden Wisdom, because Redemption probably just gets that back, right? Do we ever play around anything involving Cold Blood? That'd be this. And then we probably don't attach it to the mech because of Vile Spine. Or we don't want to stack everything onto one minion. Fine on your phone, but about to switch to TV? Okay, cool. Sony has a bunch of JRPGs like Final Fantasy, Persona. Yeah, Final Fantasy is good. Definitely like that. Okay, I like this. And then, of course, just trade off, get the value, play around Vile Spine. I'm gonna make sure the audio's mixing down next to the mono. Okay, good. Okay, so there's the Vile Spine. We're kind of expecting that. I kind of like Choose Silver better here, just to keep this guy healthy. Compared to playing the Whelp. Whelp is a bit slow right now. Anybody want to give me some feedback? Because I was trying to look at what are some cards I don't like. The Framebot, I'm not too sure about. Harvest Golem, questionable too. I'm not sure if that's the best mech to play. I do like having the True Silver and the Blessing of Kings, and that's why I put those in. I think those are like some of the most powerful Paladin cards. And I also like Stonehill Defender a lot in Paladin. I feel like pretty much every Paladin deck should run Stonehill Defenders, so you can get your extra Tarim. In this case, since we can't run Tarim, that's the only way to get it, right? Hey Darren! It's been a while since I've seen you stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been kind of busy. At least the past 8 weeks. Yeah, past a little bit less than 8 weeks. My girlfriend was visiting, so yeah, we kind of did more like tennis and like doing stuff outside rather than just streaming. I think I keep this. I always have 1, 2, 3, right? Like 1 hero power, 3 at the very least. I think I saved the magnetic too. Magnetic this is like a cheap activator for the egg. At least it gets the egg attacking so it can suicide into something. Yeah, GF. I guess I could have done this too. But I'm still saving it for the eggy. I'm not sure how this performs against Death Rattle Hunter. I would say it was similar because we also have Death Rattles, right? But he has better ways to trigger his stuff. There we go. There's our Terran. Oh, Secret Hunter. Secret Hunter. Oh, we don't have board clear. Maybe he has the Eagle Horn Bow. Alright, or that. Then we get the egg on. Or is this module just too good? It's a pretty nice module. But we can always just stick on egg too. So if he's spelled, then he doesn't have a good way to silence this, right? And then once we module this, or we could tear him in it also. I think if it's Spell Hunter, we're okay. Just because he has to punch through the egg. Yeah, okay, so he's Spell. Okay, War Gear, that's really nice. As long as it's not, we already know it's not a freezing trap, because we already tested for that. So I guess we can do this. I'm gonna hang on to this because it could come in handy later. And I'm not sure I really want to play as a minion. We're gonna get a bunch of Annoyatrons in a bit. Voltron. We get Annoy module. What do you guys like better? I think we can just get the Whelp down and Voltron. It's actually pretty fun. Mech Paladin. Get to play with new cards, new mechs. Some of the mechs, especially the magnetic, like the War Gear. Getting War Gear down is like pretty OP. It's like basically a Blessing of Kings. It's a better Blessing of Kings, right? Because it's also flexible that you can just play as a 5/5. Okay. We can test for we want to test for explosive. I think I want to do this first. And then there's a chance that it's wandering monster. I feel like I don't want this to die yet, so let's just play it like this. I think you should set up for Terran with the Neutron. That's true. That's actually a good point too. Just get a bunch of stuff on board. Get the Terran off. This is so hard for him to get through though. Divine Shield poisonous. Oh no! I'm poisoned now. Well, I guess I like the Annoyotrons to stop him from touching this egg. Let's do this first. Okay. I think I like the Tyrion. I guess the downside will be unleash the hounds, but it's actually not that effective because I have the Neotrons. So these will soak up a lot, even if he has like Hunter's Mark. And then this should protect the 7/7. This is 7/7, right? And this is 8/8. Yep, 7/7, 8/8. Unleash the hounds. I managed to fix my deck tracker. Last time my deck tracker wasn't showing. That was bad. That was pretty bad. If he has second unleash, he did the wrong. He should have unleashed before he killed off the minion. But I'm not sure I want to tear him because I'm gonna have a 7/7 and a 7/4, right? So I'm gonna be losing more damage by Terran, but Tyrion sounds pretty nice. Wing Blast. Okay, that's an interesting attack. I guess it's explosive. We'll play around freezing. If it's freezing, I want this back. So then it's explosive. Get a dude for the Terran later. There's a card that summons 2 Neutrons. Dude, I'm getting some mad anxiety from that. Yeah, it's like one of the... It's kind of like the bone mare of the set. Although, there are ways to counter it. There are people playing Blood Knight, and there's people playing the Mossy Horror. So there are ways to counter it. Alright, so far so good. I'm liking it. Easy win. Let's see if we can get to rank 5. Win streak to rank 5. And I think 1 Divine Favor is like enough. I was thinking about putting 2 in, but since you have, you do have some higher end with the Whelp and Egg and War Gear, and Stonehill Defender can draw your late game. So I think 1 Divine Favor is enough. Probably keep the Truce Over. Is Truce Over enough against... As long as he's on curve, I guess it hits the Thug, right? If he has Thug on 3, we hit it with Truce Over. Come on. 2-drop. Although I guess the 2-drops are not that great. Like Hydrologist, Framebot. Is Framebot even worth playing though? I think Framebot makes a lot of sense if you had a Magnetic 3. But since we're not running any Magnetic 3, then I'm not sure how good it is. Harvest Golem is definitely a nice 3. Because it sticks, and then you can follow up with a Blessing of Kings or a Noya module. So it has pretty nice follow-up. I think I just equipped the Truce Over. Nice thing is egg should stick. Win streak to top 200 legend. I am legend on NA, but just like dumpster right now. Not really sure how much time I want to spend on it. Oh. Well, that's annoying. But I have that too. Cool. I hope he doesn't have Blood Knight. That would suck. Okay. Nice thing is that my True Silver has a nice target now. Okay. And then we get the egg down, so that's good. And we have activators for the egg. Are people running Owl anymore? Some decks ran Owl. Doubletron into Fungal? Yeah, I mean he's had a pretty good start, but I think we're still holding our own. Let's go for the taunt first. Tyrion, we have Tyrion for next turn. Is that good enough? Or is it better to just do like double Stonehill? And then we do what, like Blessing and Might? I think I'm okay with the Tyrion. Tyrion or Lich King, but Tyrion at least gets me a weapon after the Vile Spine compared to Lich King. Then again, Lich King can give me some AoE. What do you guys think? Lich King, Tyrion. It's a close call. They both suck to Vile Spine, but kind of like this. Cause then, okay, so we can do Blessing of Kings then instead of the Blessing of Might. It could bait out the Vile Spine, so let's take fewer damage like this. So this is like a potential Vile Spine target. He doesn't really want to Vile Spine it, but this is also pretty annoying. You guys pick King? Okay. Apparently I'm not picking the popular answer here. Lich King does have a chance to get AoE, but then like, let's say you get a dead card though. Then wouldn't the weapon, like the weapon is always gonna be good. So that's like, it's like the safe shot, right? Like you get something reasonable that's good. Whereas Lich King, you gamble, you could get something really good if it's an AoE, but if it's not AoE, then I think it's not the best choice. It's also like taunt. So if he doesn't have Vile Spine, well, both of them are taunt. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Vile Spine happens. Let's get the Annoyal modules. Okay, we have some cheap stuff, so we can get our Divine Favor off, potentially. Glowtron. Do this, we could get another Stonehill. I'm thinking we want to put everything on this and then do the Divine Favor without the Blessing Kings, because then, yeah, if we get Stonehill, we would have a taunt. Yeah, I'm not. Do I play around Fungal? I guess I do this to play around Fungal. Just let me live. Let me annoy a module. Sub-lethal hitting face. I could have gone for the 2-turn lethal, but I'm also playing it safe because I think if I just get my annoy module down, I'll be okay. Don't worry, my rank 25 knowledge is immeasurable setting up lethals. Okay. Yeah, okay, we played on fungal, that's good. So that, we did something right. We got double annoying module, but I don't, do we have lethal? We have 12. 12 plus 9 plus 5. Round. Damn, big boys. Alright, cool. Quest finished, but we're gonna continue since this deck is doing well. 100% win rate. Breaking the meta.